When the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me.
Yes, it's Bing Crosby and the Kraft Music Hall with John Scott Trotter and his orchestra, Eugenie Baird, the Charioteers, Charles Henderson and the Kraft Choir, and our special guests this evening, Spike Jones and his City Slickers. Any additions or corrections to the minutes, Pappy?
I should like to take up the matter of whose baby is baby. I got a gal who's always late. Anytime I catch up a date, but I love her. Yes, I love her. I'm gonna walk up to her gate. I wanna see, can I get this straight? He's gonna ask her. Oh, yes, he wants her. You is you ain't my baby. The way you're acting lately makes me down. Still my baby, baby. Seems my flame and your heart's done gone out.
Well, woman is a creature that has always been strange. When you think you're sure of one, she's gone and made a change.
Is you or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true? Is you ain't my baby?
The way you're acting lately makes me down.
Say here, who's been cutting me?
My flame in your heart's done gone out.
Black eye. Now woman is a creature that has always been strange. When you're sure of one you find, she's gone and made a change and took my change. Is you or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Maybe baby's found somebody.
Is my baby still my baby true?
Leaving the question of baby's proper possessor for posterity to ponder, we pass along to some precise patter pertaining to pantries.
All you women who make sandwiches every day should have this point-saving trick to help you with a ration budget. The red points you spend for sandwich fillings do double duty when you invest them in Kraft cheese spreads. Here's how that works. First, Kraft cheese spreads furnish the moist richness every sandwich needs to make it good eating. And at the same time, the Kraft spread puts in tantalizing flavor. Take, for example, Kraft pimento or olive pimento spreads, the zestful roca, or Kraft relish spread with the bits of pickle all through it. All four of these Kraft spreads are moist and creamy as well as flavorful, and each kind takes just 2 ration points. Tomorrow when you shop, look for the Kraft cheese spreads. There are 7 varieties in all, every one a special help these days.
Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen wrote a very nice song for Betty Hutton and I to sing in a picture called Here Come the Waves. We don't have Betty here tonight, but we have got the Henderson Choir. That makes it about even in volume. This is the song.
I promise you a faithful heart, one that has always been free. At night there's a handful of stars that I pretend belong to me. I promise you that rich or poor, I would be happy to share the arms you have taken possession of, the sun on the meadows, a fire in the shadows. I promise you I'll be there, a faithful heart, a star or two, and I'll be there, I promise you.
I promise you
A
faithful heart, one that has always been free.
At night there's a handful of stars that I pretend belong to me. I promise you that rich or poor, I would be happy to share the arms you have taken possession of, the sun on the meadows, a fire in the shadows. I promise you I'll be there, a faithful heart, a star or two, and I'll be there, I promise you.
Our petite purveyor of satin smooth melodies, Eugenie Baird, comes up with the top tune of the turbulent 20s. Musically speaking, she's sort of carrying an old torch with a new touch. The one I love belongs to somebody else.
The one I love belongs to somebody else. He means his tender songs for somebody else. And even when he has his arms around me, I know his thoughts are strong for somebody else. The hands I hold are strong for somebody else. I'll bet they're not so cold to somebody else. It's tough to be alone on the shelf. It's worse
Very smooth, Eugenie, and very soothing, too. Delightfully done. And now a more optimistic variation on the foregoing theme. I mean, l'amour toujours and around and stuff, played by those boys whose harmony is closer than your next breath, the Charioteers. Little jump tune called Jeepers Creepers.
Sweeter than sweet, hotter than hot, lovely to meet, and not so hinky, all on the square. Nothing to hide, let's go dancing, let's go mugging at some cozy little inn, where the jitterbugs are jumping and the music calls you in. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, all get up. How'd they get so lit up? Gosh, all get up. How'd they get that size? Golly gee, when you turn those heaters on, woe is me. Got to get my cheaters on. Hup. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. Where did you get those eyes? Jeepers, creepers. Oh, baby, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. Tell me where you got those eyes. The Jeep is jumping tonight. When you are near, I gotta hold tight. Up on the downbeat, Jeep jump. We're really having fun. Golly gee, golly gee, golly gee, golly gee. Oh, when you turn those heaters on, oh, is me. Got to get my cheaters on. Jeepers, creepers, where did you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. A booty long is singing, the Chinaman swinging. Where did you get those eyes? Bop, bop, ba, doo, 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 doo. Where did you get those eyes?
Great, great, man, really. You know, we got a unique figure in the realm of music with us this evening. He's been variously called the Kuzovitsky of corn, the Shostakovich of schmaltz, and lots of other names, but seriously admirers of his bizarre orchestral style claim that he stands alone. My friend and fellow music lover, Spike Jones.
Well, thanks for the nice words, Bing, but I don't feel that I particularly stand for anything.
Oh, it's your admirers who stand for anything, Spike. That's what I'm
Touché.
Oh, the kid makes with the French, too, huh? Touché yet.
Absolument.
Absolument.
While you were over there, didn't you learn to parlez-vous français?
I have never been too sharp with a parlay, Spike. Let's...
Well, I don't know, Bing. You were doing all right when I met you in London.
You got a bit of gum there, chum? I had comparatively little trouble using the King's English, though.
Well, just so he didn't use yours.
Get me a new boy here, somebody. This
A new boy. Don't you have enough?
That's enough of that. This guy used to play drums around here. He makes big jokes now. Tell me, Spike, was the day I met you in London the same day we all had to go through the tear gas chamber?
Well, sure, Bing. Don't you remember? Didn't you go to have your gas mask checked just after we played?
Just before.
Now, look, Bing, you can kid if you want to, but we went over pretty well over there.
Smash, huh?
Well, pretty
Mild
fair.
smash.
Yes. Once we played to a GI audience of 16,000.
16,000.
And did they go wild? Can you imagine what a jumping, pushing, yelling crowd of 16,000 is like?
I have attended a Sinatra broadcast.
Did it do you any good?
Didn't learn a thing.
What a pity. You know, you crooners sure stick together.
Yeah.
Singing's okay, Bing, but don't you honestly think most people would rather hear a good band?
Nothing personal, I suppose. Frankly, Spike, do any of your listeners ever swoon?
Well, not exactly, but we've made lots of them faint. With joy, of course.
What they call unconscious humor, I guess.
Well, yes. When we started out, you know, we were known as Spike Jones and his makes you want to blow your brains out music.
Well, would you mind taking it lightly and politely, Spike, while you're here in the hall? Hit us gently with the Glowworm. Vocal effects by Red Engel and Eileen Carlisle.
When the night falls silently, the night falls silently on forests dreaming. Lovers wonderful to see, they wonderful to see the brightest stars gleaming. And lest they should lose their way, lest they should lose their way, the glowworms nightly light their tiny lanterns gay, their tiny lanterns gay, and twinkle brightly.
Here and there and everywhere, from mossy dell and hollow. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there! How do you say?
Hello, gliding through the air, they call us to
Shine, little glowworm glimmer. Shine, little glowworm glimmer. Lead us, lest you far we wander. Love's sweet voice is calling yonder.
Call for Philip
Shine, little glowworm glimmer. Shine, little glowworm glimmer. Light the path they love. You take it.
She could sing louder, but her eyes would pop out.
And lead us on to love.
Spike, dear boy, that is as elegantly contrived a block party as I've heard in a lifetime of tears and laughter. While I check over the studio equipment to see what is undamaged, my colleague wants to lay a fast hustle right in here somewhere.
Tomorrow is December 1st, so we hurry along to you some suggestions for easy, point-thrifty holiday snacks. This year, when folks drop in, you probably won't have had time to fuss with fancy things to eat in advance. But there'll be no lack of hospitality if you have in the refrigerator a few glasses of Kraft cheese spreads. Set them out on a tray along with some potato chips or crackers and let everybody spread his own snacks. If your Red Point budget is going to be squeezed this month, note that 4 of the delicious Kraft cheese spreads take just 2 Red Points a glass. There's Roca spread with the real zippy flavor, Kraft pimento and olive pimento spreads, and Kraft relish spread with the bits of pickle through its creamy goodness. All in all, of course, Kraft gives you 7 different varieties of cheese spreads, every one perfectly delicious. Right now, it's a smart idea to get set for December snack parties. At the food store tomorrow, look for Kraft cheese spreads.
I'm making believe that you're in my arms, though I know you're so far away. Making believe I'm talking to you. Wish you could hear what I say. And here in the gloom of my lonely room, we're dancing like we used to do. Making believe is just another way of dreaming, so till my dreams come true, I'll whisper goodnight, turn out the light and kiss the pillow, making believe it's you. Here in the gloom of my lonely room, we're dancing like we used to do. Making believe is just another way of dreaming, so till my dreams come true, I'll whisper goodnight, turn out the light and kiss the pillow, making believe it's you.
I guess nearly everybody can recall a silly song associated with some serious moment in life. Sometimes the reverse is true, too. Consider a popular romantic ballad like the song With Every Breath I Take, which was in a movie called Here Is My Heart. Sounds romantic, doesn't it? But it was actually part of a giddy tale which could just as easily have been titled The Princess and the Crooner. They met in the comic opera days of Monte Carlo just before the war, and a few minutes after they met in an elevator, up jumped love, and he found himself telling her, I think of you with every breath I take, and every breath becomes a sigh, not a sigh of despair, but a sign that I care for you. I hear your name with every breath I take, on every breeze that wanders by, and your name is a song I'll remember the long years through. Even though I walk alone, you guide me. In the darkness you light my way, and all the while inside me love seems to say, someday, someday. And when I sleep you keep my heart away, but when I wake from dreams divine, every breath that I take is a prayer that I'll make you mine. Well, naturally they quarreled. These two, they had a bit of a beef. But that lad had the Monte Carlo spirit, and he gambled on getting into his lady love's apartment disguised as a waiter. She found him out, tossed him out, and angrily told him to stay out. But she didn't say positively. So with this as an opening wedge, he resorted to the following musical confessor.
Love is just around the corner, any cozy little corner. Love is just around the corner when I'm around you. I'm a sentimental mourner, and I couldn't be forlorner when you keep me on a corner, just waiting for you.
Venus de Milo was noted for her charm.
strictly between us, you're much cuter than Venus. And what's more, you got arms, so let's go cuddle in a
Cuddle in a corner,
any cozy little
cozy
corner.
little corner.
Love is just around the corner when
I'm around you. I'm around you.
Well, this kind of a build-up got the work done, got the job done. And this looked like one Monte Carlo romance that was going to beat the odds, come out even. But even then, she told him the month for brides was June. Calendar told him it was January. But our boy had the answer for that one. It's June in January because I'm in love. It always is spring in my heart with you in my arms. The snow is just white blossoms that fall from above. And here is the reason, my dear, your magical charm.
The night is cold, the trees are bare,
But I can feel the scent of roses in the air.
fragrance fills the air.
It's June in January because I'm in love, but only because I'm in love with you.
It's June in January because I love you so.
That does it for the old hall this evening, friends. But we'll be coming at you next Thursday, same time, with some more of the same, along with our special guest, the talented and lovely young Paramount star, Diana Lynn. Good night.
Tune in to Kraft Music Hall next Thursday at the same time with Bing Crosby, John Scott Trotter and his orchestra, Eugenie Baird, the Charioteers, Charles Henderson and the Kraft Choir, and our guest, Diana Lynn.
Why worry about meals getting dull? Serve a dazzling variety of delightful treats made with Pabst-ett, the delicious golden cheese food. Pabst-ett melts luscious smooth into an appetizing cheese sauce for eggs, fish, and macaroni. Pabst-ett also makes a grand sandwich spread. Toast to perfection, slices neatly when chilled. Buy Pabst-ett, the cheddar cheese food that's so nourishing, so good in 100 tempting ways. Don't forget, add Pabst-ett to your shopping list tomorrow.